Hyundai is now working on an electric SUV with 300 kilometers range to rival the Nexon EV. One S.S. Kim, managing director at Hyundai, has apparently given information to Gadiwadi that Hyundai will launch another electric car to compete against the Kona. There are no other sources mentioned. Gadiwadi also speculates that the range of this hypothetical electric car will be 300 kilometers. Until we hear confirmation from Hyundai, let's take this news with a pinch of salt. 2021 Maruti 800 electric hatchback imagined with high-tech features. Since when did imagination start to qualify as news? I like to imagine petrol cars vanishing off Indian roads and being replaced with EVs, but no one's contacted me to write an article about it. This is a great example of how websites like Gadiwadi use sensational content to attract eyeballs towards whatever they think is hip or cool at the moment. To offer a reality check, Maruti has opposed EVs for a long time. There is no single authentic source that can confirm that an electric Maruti 800 or any other Maruti car is coming. Until we get said confirmation, we'll have to keep putting up with trash pieces like these. Climate experts call for dangerous Michael Moore film to be taken down. Planet of the Humans, the latest film by acclaimed documentary filmmaker Michael Moore, who has hit home runs with hard-hitting works like Fahrenheit 9/11, is being critically panned by scientists and academia, and rightly so. For example, the film mentions that some solar panels are built to last 10 years, but fails to mention that most solar panel manufacturers offer 25-year warranties. The film denigrates wind power for depending on copper and rare earth minerals, solar power for depending on coal and quartz, and electric power for depending on fossil fuel powered electric grids. While some of his points are indeed valid, a lot of the information in the documentary is either misrepresented to promote Moore's viewpoint or has been debunked already, like the long tailpipe argument about electric cars. Sure, electric cars require energy from coal grids, but they still produce lower emissions over their lifetimes. Also, with an EV, you always have the option to switch to solar energy or any other form of clean energy to charge your car. Can you do that with a petrol car? Mr. Moore is a talented filmmaker, but documentaries like these can only hurt the environment cause at a time when we need to make concerted efforts to reduce emissions and bring down the global temperature. Motorbeam says electric motorcycles are unnecessary. This poorly researched opinion piece trashes innovative startups like Ultraviolet that are launching high-power electric motorcycles. In addition to the usual complaints about the range, lithium dependency, and coal power, Motorbeam points to Hero and TVS and states that they are only launching petrol motorcycles and do not care for electric motorcycles. Obviously, Hero and TVS are not making electric motorcycles because all they care about is the bottom line. If they took the time to make a polished product with good range and good reliability and marketed it well while ensuring a robust customer service experience, they would find buyers, just like Tata is with the Nexon EV. But all that would actually require committed effort from the top management downwards. It's just so much easier to sell hundreds of thousands of polluting motorcycles to clueless Indian consumers. Who cares if the world burns so long as the CEOs of these companies are living in golden palaces? Companies like Ultraviolet, Ather, and Strom need the EV community's support. Let's rise to the occasion and show websites like Motorbeam that you can fool some people some of the time, but not all the people all the time.
Thank you, Abhishek, for the awesome EV gossip. But Rafe, you know what? I'm not too good with this Motorbeam article. It was just too hard to read. You know, there was the author visited China and he didn't find any petrol bike. I mean, and you know, there was 100% two-wheelers were in China were electric. And, he didn't like that.
I know, I begin to wonder why this is not a good thing, Amit. At least that one morning in China, he enjoyed fresh air.
Exactly.
It might have been fresh Chinese air, but it was fresh air, clean air, no noise pollution, no harrowing sounds of thumping ice vehicles going all around the road.
Irritated.
So this guy Amit is concerned that he did not hear the awful headache-inducing noise of ice vehicles when he got up in the morning.
So Rafi, just standing near a polluting motorcycle for 5 minutes could make you feel sick, because of the sound they're revving continuously and the smoke.
Exactly, Amit. This is something that we don't hear from the pollution vehicle media. This is the point, that how these ICE companies are making dangerous products which are literally turning our cities into gas chambers.
Correct.
And they are causing massive stress and noise pollution. And sadly, the petrol head media just won't talk about this. But here at Plug-in India, we will always bring it up, because whenever you buy an ICE vehicle, you are giving your money to these socially irresponsible companies who are causing health issues to you, to your family, to India, and they don't care about the country's well-being at all.
So the next time you see an article panning EVs from the pollution vehicle media, I would recommend all of you to look at the hidden agendas and do your own research.